Hi friends, welcome back to our CRUD operations with Post API series. Last few classes we have completed the front-end application using the React.js. Like we have completed this task like a get, post, put and delete. This task we have implemented this task using the this JSON placeholder APIs. This is the some website. In this, it is as a pre-built APIs like a post API, like post API, get API, and put API and delete API. But I'm going to create in this from this onwards, from this session onwards, I'm going to implement the my own APIs. Creation of the post and update the post, delete the post. I'm going to implement using the NodeJS and expressjs technologies. Backend app using Node. You can write is a Node.js. Backend application using the Node.js and CRUD operations with Post API. For this, I'm going to implement the using the backend. Where I'm going to implement these things in using the Node.js and Express.js frameworks. First, I'm going to create the project structure. Here, create the project. I'm there in the backend uh, backend CRUD project. If you see this pwd like present working directory, I'm in the backend CRUD application project folder or directory. If you want to see a clear icon here, I'm going to initialize the project using npm init -y. If you don't want to write the like all the things like a version and a project name and a description of this, if you don't want to write those things, you can use the -y, or you can, if you want to mention the all the things like description, project name and version and like keywords. If you want to mention, you can use the use this npm init. It is asking the package name. Package name is I'm leaving it backend CRUD application, or version I'm going to leave it 1.0.0. Or description is a project of host APIs. Description entry point, I'm going to write the src like source directory src slash index.js. Next, test commands I'm not going to mention, and git repository also I'm going to leave. Keywords I'm going to mention node.js and expressjs uh, and mongodb or mongoose, and backend. Going to mention the backend keywords, and author is Chikri. Type the S. See, the package.json file is generated. If you observe here, first I'm going to install these two things. After while working on the one by one, after while working on this project, I'm going to install the one by one. The if you install this, the two folder, the one file and one folder will be generated, that is called node underscore modules. It contains the dependencies of this dependencies of the expressjs. Second one is the package log.json. It contains the peer dependencies. It contains the package log.json. It contains the dependencies and peer dependencies. Not only the peer dependencies, it going to log the version. If you see the package.json, there is a cap symbol like if you see this, there is a symbol is there. But if you go to the, if you go to here package log.json, it contains the absolute like it is this if you take the version, if you want to search that keyword express here, if you see here version node underscore module express version, if you see this, it is showing the exact version of the expressjs like 4.2.1.1. This is the exact version, and it is also where is this pack it is also triggering the node underscore module slash package, like it is mentioning it. In this folder the express is installed. Next we are going to create one more some folders for application. For one more that folder is I'm going to create src folder. src folder. This is the source folder. In this folder, if you go to the, if you jump into the src folder, clear this. I'm going to create some folders like for I'm going to while doing the project, while doing the any project, not only this, we are going to segregate or we are going to separate our files according to the controllers and routes and other logics other logics so if you take that image upload and image the like email the in that case send email and image upload. In this case, we can take the utils or other folder like middlewares also there is a we are going to segregate into the middleware folder. For that, I'm going to create separate folder for the every each and every thing. If you take the, I'm going to take controllers for the my business logic, and I'm going to take the routes. Routes is for the it is going to take the where which logic you go which functionality or which function which method I'm going to route into the my API. Next one is a middlewares. In this project, I may use or may not be used according to the my project logic or my project structure. Next one is a models. Models means I'm going to create the schema in this model, like a schema for post schema or user schema. I'm going to create in this models. Next one is a utils. Utils, anything I forgot. Controllers, routes, middlewares, models, utils. Uh, okay, can enter. See, if you go to the src folder, the folders are generated like a controllers, middlewares, and models, and routes and utils. Or you can create them manually also. Click on this, and you can click here, and you can click give the name for that others. Others are images can create. I'm going to create one more folder here in the project level, like that is a public. This is the project. In this, if you go to the controller section, I'm going to create one controller for the initially, that is called health dot like health check dot controllers dot js. I'm going to create this file, and I'm going to leave in the next class or next session. I'm going to write the logic for the health check. Next, middlewares and models also. If you want to create the two models, I'm going to create post dot models.js. This is a post for the my post, send the post and create the post and update the post and get the post. For that, I'm going to create one model and one more. If you want to enhance your project, I'm going to use the users. This is users means I'm going to create for every user, like there is a separate post out there. If you want to make segregate, or you can go to separate that post, you can create the one user model also, user dot models.js. Models.js. Like routes also, here I'm going to create one route. Like how here I'm going to create health check. Here also I'm going to create one health check dot route dot uh, routes.js. This one also I'm going to write later code logic part. And one more utils I'm going to write after later. And this in the src level, I'm going to create the first my index.js, or I'm going to create, it is easy to create the terminal here. Pwd, I'm in the src folder, src directory. Here I'm going to use touch command to create the files. Touch index.js and app.js and constants.js. Three files I'm going to create. Constants.js. These three files I'm going to create. If you see here, I have three files. my project structure is completed. It is the my project my backend project structure. If you see, like there is a first my project contains the dependencies like Express and Mongoose I have installed, and later uh, like I have created the SRC. In that I have created the like some folders like controllers, middlewares, and models, and routes and utils. Utils I can call as others also, other folder also. In that I have created the three files. It is the like app.js and constant.js and index.js. This is the my folder structure or project structure. In this, in the later case, in the next session, we are going to make it as a connected to the MongoDB database using the Mongoose. Like Mongoose is a ORM tool, object relational mapping. There is a tool. Using this, we can write the schemas very easily and reliably. That's all, friends. If you like my content and if you like my explanation, please like and subscribe my channel and support my channel.